Deep sapphire skies envelop the quiet suburban neighborhood terrace, extinguishing the chaotic daylight and every architectural embarrass. I lean over the iron railing, observing the celestial crescent shape, finding a beautiful pathway for my overstimulated mind to escape. The astronomical lantern sheds its silver hue across the empty lawn, soothe the psychological fatigue that I have carried since yesterday's dawn. Hollow body jazz instrument console, allowing the soothing frequencies to rejuvenate my fractured soul. The cosmic geometry's a perfect overhead display, washing the competitive tension of the professional arena completely away. We find an unexpected sanctuary within this nocturnal cosmic ray, basking beneath the royal brilliance of this indigo moon tonight, where the remaining anxieties dissolve into the shadows out of sight. A sophisticated fusion of a crying string and a keyboard's gentle sigh. We are floating through the twilight, waving the stressful universe goodbye. I spent half a century chasing the bright illumination of the theater stage, believing that temporary adoration was the ultimate crown of my age. But this domestic tranquility offers a far more profound spiritual grace, reflecting its honest perfection directly upon your welcoming face. The scent of nighttime blooming gardenia fills the cozy veranda space as your fingers execute a series of gorgeous chords with elegant pace. We don't need a massive crowd or a loud standing ovation applause when our private harmony operates under its own beautiful laws. The cosmic geometry's a perfect overhead display, washing the competitive tension of the professional arena completely away. We find an unexpected sanctuary within this nocturnal cosmic ray, basking beneath the royal brilliance of this indigo moon tonight, where the remaining anxieties dissolve into the shadows out of sight. A sophisticated magnificent internal temperature glow. We've constructed a permanent boundary against the world's demands, holding the entire blueprint of our destiny inside our joined hands. Sapphire light, deep in the night. Feel the peace grow, take it real slow. Just drift off to sleep. A yellow jar sits open on the wooden kitchen counter ledge, attracting a swarm of tiny insects near the window edge. I dip a silver spoon into the amber viscous fluid so sweet, anticipating a delicious treat, but finding an unexpected defeat. You offered me a taste of your sophisticated, guarded affection, but it came with a sting that shattered my emotional protection. We caught our harsh arguments in a layer of artificial saccharin, trapped inside a beautiful but fundamentally toxic routine. The sweetness on our tongues quickly turns into an acidic burn, a painful lesson that our stubborn hearts refuse to learn. We keep returning to the hive, expecting a different turn, drowning our senses in the flavor of this bitter honey today, trying to sweeten the dynamic while our foundation rots away. An addictive substance that we simply cannot afford to refuse, even though we know exactly how much we stand to lose. I watch you pace across the floorboards in your expensive velvet gown, the most beautiful, dangerous temptress in this entire southern town. Your compliments are sharp, disguised as a gentle, loving embrace, leaving an unforgettable mark that time can never erase. The acoustic guitar notes you strum are full of underlying tension, a beautiful mask covering a truth we are too terrified to mention. We are two prideful creators locked in a competitive romantic game, burning each other's feels while claiming to love the flame. The sweetness on our tongues quickly turns into an acidic burn, a painful lesson that our stubborn hearts refuse to learn. We keep returning to the hive, expecting a different turn, drowning our senses in the flavor of this bitter honey today, trying to sweeten the dynamic while our foundation rots away. An addictive substance that we simply cannot afford to refuse, even though we know exactly how much we stand to lose. Should we smash the jar and throw the remnants into the garbage bin? Admit that neither one of us possesses the capacity to win. Or do we crave the sting because it proves we are still alive? A twisted justification for why our damaged souls survive. Taste the sting, hear the words sing, sweet but cruel, the game of a fool. Drowning our senses in the flavor of this bitter honey today, trying to sweeten the dynamic while our foundation rots away. An addictive substance that we simply cannot afford to refuse, even though we know exactly how much we stand to lose. Bitter honey lingering on my lips with every single sip. Such a sweet poison. Deep sapphire skies envelop the quiet suburban neighborhood terrace, extinguishing the chaotic daylight and every architectural embarrass. I lean over the iron railing, observing the celestial crescent shape, finding a beautiful pathway for my overstimulated mind to escape. The astronomical lantern sheds its silver hue across the empty lawn, soothe the psychological fatigue that I have carried since yesterday's dawn. I adjust the volume knob on my hollow-bodied jazz instrument console, allowing the soothing frequencies to rejuvenate my fractured soul. The cosmic geometry, the perfect overhead display, washing the competitive professional arena completely away. We find an unexpected sanctuary within this nocturnal cosmic ray, basking beneath the royal brilliance of this indigo moon tonight, where the remaining anxieties dissolve into the shadows out of sight. A sophisticated fusion of a crying string and a keyboard's gentle sigh. We are floating through the twilight, waving the stressful universe goodbye. I spent half a century chasing the bright illumination of the theater stage, believing that temporary adoration was the ultimate crown of my age. But this domestic tranquility offers a far more profound spiritual grace, reflecting its honest perfection directly upon your welcoming face. The scent of nighttime blooming gardenia fills the cozy veranda space as your fingers execute a series of gorgeous chords with elegant pace. We don't need a massive crowd or a loud standing ovation applause when our private harmony operates under its own beautiful laws. The cosmic geometry, a perfect overhead display, washing the competitive tension of the professional arena completely away. We find an unexpected sanctuary within this nocturnal cosmic ray, basking beneath the royal brilliance of this indigo moon tonight, where the remaining anxieties dissolve into the shadows out of sight. A sophisticated fusion of a crying string and a keyboard's gentle sigh. We are floating through the twilight, waving the stressful universe goodbye. Let the constellation rotate, let the morning hours arrive real slow. Nothing can interrupt this magnificent internal temperature glow. We've constructed a permanent boundary against the world's demands, holding the entire blueprint of our destiny inside our joined hands. Sapphire light, deep in the night, feel the peace grow, take it real slow. Basking beneath the royal brilliance of this indigo moon tonight, where the remaining anxieties dissolve into the shadows out of sight. A sophisticated fusion of a crying string and a keyboard's gentle sigh. We are floating through the twilight, waving the stressful universe goodbye. Indigo moon painting our sanctuary so clean, the most comforting twilight we've ever seen. Just drift off to sleep. Deep inside the pocket of my velvet winter coat resides an artifact, a heavy piece of hand-forged brass locks, weathered but completely intact. It doesn't fit the modern padlocks of the city skyscraper towers, but it holds a strange magnetic attraction during these midnight hours.
I found an old iron chest buried beneath the floor of the timber shack,
guarding a collection of forgotten scriptures that we can never track.
The lock is encrusted with oxidation,
refusing any contemporary tool.
a vintage riddle designed to mock
The impatience of a contemporary fool. The historical patterns align as we slide the metal into the slot, releasing the stubborn mechanism that the passage of time forgot, unlocking the spiritual treasure that our ancestors carefully bought. Turning this ancient key to reveal the secrets hidden in the vault, finding a peaceful resolution that pardons every historical fault. Let the long-hidden wisdom illuminate the darkness of our current age as we turn a dusty leaf and begin a brand new creative page.
I spent years searching for validation within the praise of the crowd, shouting my shallow declarations into microphonic amplifiers loud.
But one glimpse of this ancestral inheritance completely clears my view, restoring my artistic dedication to everything that is simple and true. The piano strings resonate with a rich classical harmonic depth, as the sacred knowledge inspires each slow, deliberate breath.
We don't need the superficial riches of the modern entertainment scene
when we possess the ultimate truth inside this humble domestic routine. The historical patterns align as we slide the metal into the slot, releasing the stubborn mechanism that the passage of time forgot, unlocking the spiritual treasure that our ancestors carefully bought. Turning this ancient key to reveal the secrets hidden in the vault, finding a peaceful resolution that pardons every historical fault. Let the long-hidden wisdom illuminate the darkness of our current age as we turn the dusty leaf and begin a brand new creative page. Crumble under their own chaotic weight. We are the supreme guardians of a far more magnificent romantic fate. No digital coding can replicate the frequency of what we feel when the ancient iron opens up and reveals what is genuinely real. Hear the click, the ultimate trick. The door is wide. Look deep inside. Turning this ancient key. Turning this ancient key to reveal the secrets hidden in the vault. Finding a peaceful resolution that pardons every historical fold. Let the long-hidden wisdom illuminate the darkness of our current age as we turn the dusty leaf and begin a brand new creative page. Ancient key, unlocking our potential tonight, making the future beautiful. coastal breezes circulate through the open shutters of the seaside cottage, carrying an ancient maritime message that defies any historical dotage. I stand at the shoreline boundary, breathing the briny atmospheric vapor, watching the tiny crustaceans navigate the wet, shifting sandpaper.
My sailboat rests securely inside the protected deep water anchorage bay, having traveled through treacherous global channels to return to you today. The endless horizon was magnificent, but it generated a profound isolation, which vanishes completely upon reaching this familiar coastal destination. The rhythmic murmuring of the surf provides a therapeutic, accursed still ground, where our long-term devotion can finally remain safe and sound. Listening closely to the wisdom of this gentle ocean whisper tonight, and in the long, terrifying solitude of our separate seafaring plight, the anchor is buried deep within the peaceful continental shelf floor, as the soft surf washes our geographical exhaustion away from the shore. I've survived terrifying gales near the southern tip of the African coast, felt the immense power of towering waves trying to make my vessel a ghost. But no nautical victory matches the immense relief I experience right here, as your quiet presence banishes every remaining shred of my maritime fear. I coil the thick hemp mooring lines around the iron deck cleats with care, celebrating the beautiful reality that replaces my long-distance despair. We don't need to explore the wide planet, searching for a mythical paradise, when this humble fishing village offers a fulfillment that is beyond price. The rhythmic murmuring of the surf provides a therapeutic, thick ground, where our long-term devotion can finally remain safe and sound. Listening closely to the wisdom of this gentle ocean whisper tonight, and in the long, terrifying solitude of our separate seafaring plight, the anchor is buried deep within the peaceful continental shelf floor, as the soft surf washes our geographical exhaustion away from the shore. Our spirits much merrier. No navigational charts can capture the specific coordinates of this peace, where all our global migrations find a permanent, beautiful seas. Hear the surf speak, the comfort we seek. The voyage is past, home at last.
The western horizon bleeds a spectacular shade of deep scarlet oil as the fiery ball descends completely below the fertile valley soil. I stand upon the geographic crest, watching the landscape shift its attire, feeling a profound peace replace my previous overstimulated desire.
The blinding glare of the afternoon sun has finally deceased, replaced by a comforting warmth
That has our internal spirits increased. I unpack my vintage acoustic instrument, catching the departing ray, a gorgeous musical dedication to conclude this phenomenal day. The atmosphere of transition performs its final, spilling a river of liquid amber across the mountain's rugged brow. We experience a sudden elevation as the beautiful moment takes hold, witnessing together the majesty of this crimson sunset today, watching the historical anxieties and burdens gracefully fade away. A timeless acoustic melody soaring high into the warm canyon air. We are completely protected from the reach of external despair.
I've spent decades performing under artificial halogen festival lamps, navigating the cold, uncomfortable conditions of temporary camps. But no theatrical production matches this organic celestial display, turning our simple human connection into an immortal highway. The mountain breeze carries the sweet scent of wild alpine vegetation, providing a reassuring confirmation for our long-term destination. Your hand rests securely upon my shoulder, steady and completely strong, reminding my wandering spirit that this is exactly where I belong. The atmospheric transition performs its final, spilling a river of liquid amber across the mountain's rugged brow. We experience a sudden elevation as the beautiful moment takes hold, witnessing together the majesty of this crimson sunset today, watching the historical anxieties and burdens gracefully fade away. A timeless acoustic melody soaring high into the warm canyon air. We are completely protected from the reach of external despair. Let the darkness approach. We are no longer terrified of the night. We've captured a permanent fragment of this expiring cosmic light, an indestructible furnace of inspiration born from mutual trust and care, a brilliant, everlasting shield that we are privileged to share. See the colors fade, the agreement we made. The sky grows deep, promises to keep. Oh, witnessing together the majesty of this crimson sunset
external despair. Crimson sunset, painting our lives with brilliant grace, leaving a beautiful permanent smile upon your face as the stars appear. Russet foliage detaches gently from the old maple bough, drifting downward onto the fertile, damp agricultural plow. I wrap my wool cardigan tighter around my shivering shoulder frame, watching the landscape undergo a transition that no mortal can tame. The frosty morning air crisply bites against my calloused cheek as I stroll down the valley trail toward the bubbling mountain creek. My vintage spruce instrument vibrates with a rich resonant tone, emanating a comforting frequency that ensures I am never truly alone. The seasonal metamorphosis introduces a gorgeous rustic shift, alleviating our internal burdens like a miraculous, unexpected gift. We experience a sudden psychological elevation as the chilly winds drift, immersed completely within the beauty of this vibrant autumn hue today, watching the remaining summertime stresses gracefully dissolve away. A timeless acoustic arrangement anchor a misty canyon pass. We are content resting together upon the golden dried orchard grass. I spent decades chasing the bright, scorching glare of the July arena stage, believing that temporary adoration was the ultimate accomplishment of my age. But this quiet amber tranquility provides a far deeper spiritual source, aligning my artistic dedication with a magnificent natural cosmic force. The scent of wood smoke and baked cinnamon apples occupies the cozy room, dispelling each lingering trace of our historical, psychological gloom. Your fingers execute a gorgeous, understated melody upon the ivory keys, synchronizing perfectly with the rustling of the deciduous timber trees. The seasonal metamorphosis introduces a gorgeous rustic shift, alleviating alleviating our internal burdens like a miraculous, unexpected gift. We experience a sudden psychological elevation as the chilly winds drift, immersed completely within the beauty of this vibrant autumn hue today. Watching the remaining summertime stresses gracefully dissolve away. A timeless acoustic arrangement echo the misty canyon pass. We are content resting together upon the golden dried orchard grass. Dried orchard grass. Let the temperature plummet, let the frost coat the window pane glass. We've constructed an internal furnace that no blizzard can surpass, an eternal fountain of inspiration, born from mutual kindness and care, a brilliant, indestructible protection that we are privileged to share. See the leaves fall, nature's final call. The colors grow deep, secrets to keep, immersed completely within the beauty of this vibrant autumn hue today. Watching the remaining summertime stresses gracefully dissolve away. A timeless acoustic arrangement, echo arrangement pass. We are content resting together upon the golden dried orchard grass. Russet foliage detaches gently from the old maple bough, drifting downward onto the fertile, damp agricultural plow. I wrap my wool cardigan tighter around my shivering shoulder frame, watching the landscape undergo a transition that no mortal can tame. The frosty morning air crispy bites against my callous cheek as I stroll down the valley trail toward the bubbling mountain creek. My vintage spruce instrument. The heavy iron wheels screech against the cold steel track, carrying an unsupportable weight of luggage upon my back. I watch the tiny village lanterns disappear into the midnight fog, checking the scribbled destinations inside my personal travel journal log. I bought a late ticket, choosing a seat in the very rear coach, watching the invisible boundary of the dark countryside approach. My old denim jacket smells of charcoal smoke and locomotive steam as I run away from the wreckage of a shattered, impossible dream. The conductor calls for passengers who have completely lost their way, propelling our separate lives into the shadows, far from the day. We are passengers of the dark, with nothing left to say, riding on this midnight train, speeding through the rural countryside, where the ghosts of our past mistakes can no longer hitchhike or ride. Let the mechanical rhythm lull our overthinking brains to sleep. We are traveling toward a promise that we actually intend to keep.
I spent decades playing melodies for commuters at the central station, watching a million nameless faces pass by in total isolation. But your sudden appearance in this dim carriage changes the entire view, turning a lonely journey into a beautiful narrative shared with you. The locomotive blows its steam whistle, a lonely crying sound, vibrating deep through the floorboards and the frozen ground. We share a single woolen blanket as the locomotive climbs the steep hill, finding a strange kind of comfort while the surrounding world stands still. The conductor calls for passengers who have completely lost their way, propelling our separate lives into the shadows, far from the day. We are passengers of the dark, with nothing left to say, riding on this midnight train, speeding through the rural countryside, where the ghosts of our past mistakes can no longer hitchhike or ride. Let the mechanical rhythm lull our overthinking brains to sleep. We are traveling toward a promise that we actually intend to keep. Let the engine burn the coal, let the speed continue to grow. We are headed for a terminal that only our inner spirits know. No timetables to restrict us, no schedules left to fear. With every click of the track, our destination becomes crystal clear. Listen to the tracks, no turning back, through the dark terrain. Just the sound of the train, riding on this midnight train, speeding through the rural countryside, where the ghost of our past mistakes can no longer hitchhike or ride. Let the mechanical
stitched leather on my favorite walking footwear has completely split, a clear indication of the countless miles and terrains I had to commit. I walked across desert sands and through the freezing city sleet, carrying a heavy load of ambition upon my exhausted, aching feet.
My boots have lost their tread from exploring the rugged mountain pass,
chasing after mirages of fortune that shattered like fragile glass.
but standing here beside you on this unpaved
Rusty countryside lane,
I feel the structural pressure
releasing from my overtaxed brain. Our garments are dusty and our physical energy is running extremely low, but our internal compass understands exactly where we need to go. We are abandoning the modern race to let our independent freedom flow, traveling onward despite our heavily worn souls today, refusing to let the physical fatigue dictate our ultimate way. Every scuff and tear upon our leather tells a story of survival, a nomadic anthem celebrating our long-awaited spiritual arrival.
I spent decades racing down the concrete
Highways of the music scene,
trapped inside a luxurious but fundamentally
exhausting entertainment machine.
But your casual laughter acting like a therapeutic
balm for my mind,
showing me the simple treasures that I was too preoccupied to find.
We sit on an old wooden bench, unlacing our tight protective gear. For the first time in a century, I don't feel the paralyzing fear. We don't need a golden chariot or a flawless limousine ride when we can conquer the wilderness while walking side by side. Our garments are dusty and our physical energy is running extremely low, but our internal compass understands exactly where we need to go. We are abandoning the modern race to let our independent freedom flow, traveling onward despite our heavily worn souls today, refusing to let the physical fatigue dictate our ultimate way. Every scuff and tear upon our leather tells a story of survival, a nomadic anthem celebrating our long-awaited spiritual arrival. Spiritual arrival.
And if the pathway disappears beneath the blanket of autumn leaves, well, trust the alignment that I shared. Creative intuition weaves. No maps can capture the specific geometry of where we want to land
When we possess the ultimate blueprint inside the palm of our hand, barefoot now, fulfill the vow, feel the earth, our true earth.
barefoot now.
Feel the vow,
Feel the earth, our true earth.
traveling onward despite our heavily worn souls today, refusing to let the physical fatigue dictate our ultimate way. Every scuff and tear upon our leather tells a Two rivers intersect near the old wooden chapel gate, where the weeping willows bow down beneath the heavy hands of fate. I stand upon a muddy embankment, watching the catfish swim below, wondering which stream will swallow the final remnants of the show.
I carried a heavy wooden emblem across the dusty southern line, searching for a spiritual sanctuary that I could finally claim as mine. The crossroads are waiting, demanding a definitive choice tonight, but the foggy atmosphere obscures the difference between wrong and right. The ancient spirits are whispering from the depths of the bayou stream, warning our stubborn minds against the danger of an illusionary dream. We must make our final stance before the morning sunbeams gleam, standing paralyzed before the judgment of the solemn Delta Cross, calculating the immense emotional weight of our collective financial loss. Let the muddy waters wash away the arrogance that kept us blind, as we seek a brand new direction that our spirits can find. I spent decades strumming the 12-string guitar for gamblers in the shack, trading my integrity for a few silver coins that I can never give back. But your honest voice pierces through the thick tobacco smoke, shattering the heavy illusion of the corporate entertainment joke. The preacher is singing a traditional gospel tune from the porch next door, a powerful melody that vibrates deep through the cypress floor. We don't need a golden altar or a magnificent cathedral dome, when this simple junction can guide our wandering feet back home. The ancient spirits are whispering from the depths of the bayou stream, warning our stubborn minds against the danger of an illusionary dream. We must make our final stance before the morning sunbeams gleam, standing paralyzed before the judgment of this solemn Delta Cross, calculating the immense emotional weight of our collective financial loss. Let the muddy waters wash away the arrogance that kept us blind, as we seek a brand new direction that our spirits can find. Exhausted companions to run and hide. Choose the path, face the wrath at the dividing line. Make it fine,
crunch against the unpolished driveway stones. Walking past the old oak trees where the morning locust drones. The highway is visible, but I prefer this unpaved route instead, giving me ample space to sort through the chaos inside my head.
I walk down miles of asphalt, blinded by the city's neon glare, chasing illusions of progress that led to absolute despair. But this uneven earth beneath my boots feels completely authentic and real, reconnecting my spirit with the basic things I need to feel. The crooked road twists through the wild blackberry brush, forcing our frantic lives to completely abandon the modern rush, finding a quiet rhythm inside the afternoon hush. Strolling together down this dusty gravel path today, leaving the rigid instructions of society far away. Every small stone beneath our feet tells a story of survival, a rustic path guiding our weary hearts toward a spiritual revival. I spent years performing on stages made of polished mahogany wood, trying to meet expectations that I never fully understood. But standing here beside you on this unpretentious country lane, I find a simple clarity that washes away the corporate pain. The air smells of fresh pine needles and wild summer clay, as the golden sunlight chases the remaining shadows away. We don't need a golden chariot or a smooth limousine ride when we can navigate this rugged trail side by side. The crooked road twists through the wild blackberry brush, forcing our frantic lives to completely abandon the modern rush, finding a quiet rhythm inside the afternoon hush. Strolling together down this dusty gravel path today, leaving the rigid instructions of society far away. Every small stone beneath our feet tells a story of survival, a rustic path guiding our weary hearts toward a spiritual revival. Take a promise to keep. No maps required when our instincts understand the geography, living our lives with absolute independence and autonomy. Hear the crunch, trust the hunch, step by step, the promise we kept. Together down this dusty gravel path today, leaving the rigid instructions of society far away. Every small stone beneath our feet tells a story of survival, a rustic path guiding our weary hearts toward a spiritual revival. Gravel path leading somewhere true, just me and you, keep walking on.
rhythm swings back and forth inside the deserted gallery hall, projecting elongated silhouettes against the cracked plaster wall. I spin slowly upon the marble tiles, mimicking a forgotten era's dance, trapped inside the elegant cage of this late-night reminiscent trance. I track your graceful movements from the darkness of the heavy velvet drapes, watching how the flickering candlelight alters our familiar physical shapes. My fingers execute a delicate triple meter progression upon the spruce wood, articulating the unspoken grievances that our younger selves never understood. The rhythm, the bridge and the vast chasm between the aggressive and the tender. We balance on the fine edge of a memory so sweet and slender, gliding effortlessly through this bittersweet shadow waltz tonight, where our historical regrets dissolve completely out of sight. Let the nocturnal symphony guide the rotation of our weary frame. We are dancing outside the boundaries of any conventional game. I spend decades chasing the loud, syncopated rhythms of the city scene, an exhausting pursuit inside a frantic ego-driven musical machine. But this slow, deliberate triple-time movement restores my internal peace, allowing my overtaxed intellect to find a temporary, beautiful release. Your acoustic coats the vacant space like a warm tapestry, creating an intimate sanctuary born from pure artistic majesty. We don't need a grand orchestra or a sophisticated ballroom crowd when our silent coordination speaks so beautifully and loud. The ribbon bridging the vast chasm between the aggressive and the tender. We balance on the fine edge of a memory so sweet and slender, gliding effortlessly through this bittersweet shadow waltz tonight, where our historical regrets dissolve completely out of sight. Let the nocturnal symphony guide the rotation of our weary frame. We are dancing outside the boundaries of any conventional game. Until the final chord eventually expires, we've constructed a permanent sanctuary from our creative desires. No passage of time can erase the choreography of what we share, a timeless masterpiece born from surviving our deepest despair. Set it free, spinning slow, let it go. Gliding effortlessly through We are dancing outside the boundaries of any conventional game. Shadow walls fading into the dark lounge, the finest comfort two lonely spirits could scrounge. Just one final turn.
The bartender is locking the front door as the clock strikes 3, leaving the entire dim-lit establishment to just you and me. I watch the golden alcohol swirl inside my melting ice cube square, a liquid mirror reflecting the absolute depth of my inner despair. I poured a million glasses of that oak-aged charcoal brew, trying to erase the haunting memory of my final conversation with you. But the intoxication only magnifies the raw sting of the old regret, proving that an analytical mind can never truly force itself to forget. The alcohol burns our throats but fails to numb the internal ache, as we count the numerous promises that we managed to carelessly break, staring at the ruins of the grand kingdom we attempted to make, crying these bitter whiskey tears into our empty glasses tonight, while the neon tavern sign outside flickers its remaining blue light, a sorrowful blues melody providing the soundtrack for our final goodbye. There is nothing left to defend beneath this unforgiving midnight sky. I remember when our passion was strong and completely pure, an indestructible medicine that could any psychological ailment cure. But arrogance is a silent thief that steals the foundation away, leaving us with nothing but these cheap drinks at the end of the day. Your trembling fingers trace the wet ring upon the mahogany table wood, wishing we had spoken the honest truths when we easily could. We don't need to shout our mutual accusations to the room outside, when our silent weeping exposes the futility of our creative pride. The alcohol burns our throats but fails to numb the internal ache, as we count the numerous promises that we managed to carelessly break, staring at the ruins of the grand kingdom we attempted to make, crying these bitter whiskey tears into our empty glasses tonight, while the neon tavern sign outside flickers its remaining blue light, a
of our fractured collective soul. Let it spill, the room is chill. No words to speak, the end we seek. Crying these bitter whiskey tears into our empty glasses tonight, while the neon tavern sign outside flickers its remaining blue light. A sorrowful blues melody providing the soundtrack for our final goodbye. There is nothing left to defend beneath this unforgiving midnight sky. Whiskey tears draining our hearts dry. Wave goodbye to the sky. Time to close the bar. An ancient stone monolith stands solitary atop the windy hill, observing the passage of centuries while remaining completely still. It has watched empires crumble and rivers alter their natural course. A silent sentinel recording the universe's ultimate creative force. I stand beside the granite monument, feeling insignificantly small, listening to the wind howl against its weathered protective wall. We spend our lives building fragile monuments out of our pride, forgetting that nature is the only judge where truth can reside. The geological layers reveal the history of our shared survival, providing a majestic backdrop for our long-awaited spiritual revival. We stand exposed before the ultimate witness of our arrival, looking up at this lone witness, stripping away our superficial mask, answering the profound questions that our souls finally dare ask. Though the human world is full of deception and temporary noise, the stone sanctuary restores our internal equilibrium and poise. I used to seek validation from the executives in the corporate room, an exhausting pursuit that only led to psychological doom. But standing here beneath the vast canopy of the celestial dome, I realize that this wilderness is my authentic, original home. Your acoustic guitars echo across the empty mountain vale, telling a story of resilience through a fierce winter gale. We don't need the applause of 1,000 faceless theater fans. destiny is written inside these ancient geological plans. The geological layers reveal the history of our shared survival, providing a majestic backdrop for our long-awaited spiritual revival. We stand exposed before the ultimate witness of our arrival, looking up at this lone witness, stripping away our superficial mask, answering the profound questions that our souls finally dare to ask. Though the human world is full of deception and temporary noise, this stone sanctuary restores our internal equilibrium and poise. Let the modern civilizations collapse under their own material greed. We've rediscovered the basic elements that our spirits truly need. No monuments can outlast the structural integrity of this rock, standing tall against the relentless ticking of the cosmic clock. Solid stone, never alone. The witness knows how our love grows. Oh, looking up at this lone witness, stripping away our superficial mask, answering the profound questions that our souls finally dare to ask. Though the human world is full of deception and temporary noise, this stone sanctuary stores our internal equilibrium and poise. Lone witness guarding our secret vows tonight, underneath the cold eternal starlight, still standing strong.